Unconditional self-love. It's not a selfish act. It's actually a necessity. It's the beginning of acquiring what it takes to love others sincerely and the opening of the portal for one to receive unconditional love in return. We have to unconditionally love ourselves effectively and efficiently before anyone else can truly love us back. Yes, we all know this already and hear it all the time. There are songs written about it and we read about it in books. But the question is, when will we truly apply it to self? I know it's challenging, but once the first step is taken, it gets easier. No one enjoys having imperfections, not looking the way they wish to, and not having the perfect attitude. However, I have yet to meet anyone who's completely happy with every degree of themselves. The first approach to unconditional love is self-forgiveness for not appreciating yourself the way you already are and were created to be. Secondly, we must focus on loving ourselves completely unconditionally. This means absolutely no conditions whatsoever. For example, you might say to yourself, I love my face, but I have pimples. I love my shape, but I have a belly. Or, I feel I'm too short. My hair is kinky. I don't have muscles. I don't have this or that material object. Unconditional love means you love everything about you without limits. Explore your own body and get to know it. Embrace it. Laugh about the little things that bother you, for they are unimportant. Many people put a lot of emphasis on their bodies. That's fine, and we should love the one we have. Keep it fit and healthy, but keep in mind, the body is just a container. It's the within where you truly reside that matters. You may be irritated that you're shy or don't interact out well with others, but that's okay. Embrace that too. Those issues can be worked on, but for now, it is what it is, so work with what you have or work around it. Instead of trying to figure out other people and what makes them tick, which is a big waste of time, wonder and figure out yourself and what makes you tick. Be the archetype for the type of love you accept from others in your own life. Try flirting with yourself. You heard me right. I said flirt with yourself. Hug yourself sometimes. Ogle yourself in the mirror. Buy yourself those flowers or that candy you've been waiting on someone else to buy you. Take yourself on that long walk on the beach. Sing love songs to yourself. Watch the sunset and sunrise by yourself. Take yourself on a date out to dinner. Have those conversations you wish to have with a partner or close friend with yourself. All this self-romance conditions you not to accept anyone who will treat you less than how you treat yourself. We are the only ones who will protect our own hearts and best interests more than anyone else will outside of ourselves. And we are the only ones who will try the hardest never to intentionally hurt ourselves. We teach people how to treat us and love us based on how we treat and love ourselves. So set standards for yourself and others will follow your lead. This process is something I have been determined to attempt forever. And maybe it took me so long because I was afraid to accept every nuance of me unconditionally. But when my love for self finally began to slowly bloom, it was a very emotional experience for me. I laughed, I cried, and I even felt a little nervous sensation go through me. Overall, I began to forgive myself and realized how much I needed me and regretted how much time I wasted not doing this sooner. I am still a work in progress, but I am opening up to me more and more each day and loving every minute of it. You might feel silly going through the process, but Nothing true can come to you until you accomplish self-love unconditionally. Others see through us easily when we perpetrate the fraud that we love ourselves and will treat us accordingly. Since you have to be with yourself forever, don't you think it's time to get happy with self and fall in love with you? It's not just about unconditionally loving your body and personality, but loving yourself to the point you also remove yourself from any painful situations that are not benefiting you. I have a friend who continuously puts herself in an agonizing situation that's easily avoidable and that she can remove herself from. Yet she complains about it and continues to do it. She tells me she's going to pray on it. So I asked her, if her hand was in a fire, would she yank it out or let it burn and pray for God or someone else outside of herself to come help her? Of course, she said she'd yank it out. We fight tooth and nail when our lives are in danger or to remove ourselves from any physical pain. Yet when we suffer emotional turmoil, we wait on someone greater than ourselves to help us fix it, or we pray on it. That's not loving ourselves. It is when we love ourselves without condition and see the beauty in ourselves that we will no longer accept the ugly truth that we have accepted and allowed to occur in the world around us and to us as a collective people. At that point, how could we not? Taking this ultimate step is something a lot of us put on the back shelf. I implore you, challenge yourself. Take yourself off that shelf, dust yourself off, and admire you. It's time to stop talking about it and be about it. You are the very one your soul has been longing for. Love yourself unconditionally, and everything else will fall into place. You owe it to yourself to spoil yourself for a change. Namaste.
That special place that you